sir?
How are you?
What's your name, sir?
Professor Akin.
Okay, sir. Do you think Nigerian universities are teaching courses that are relevant to solve future problems?
To some extent, some of the courses are relevant to the industry, but to the larger extent, some of them are just theoretical based, which needs to be adapted to relevance in the industry. Like in sciences, many of the courses are basically theoretical, and it's only when our students graduate and they find themselves in some sectors of the economy, then they can adapt whatever they have learned to that sector. But if you are thinking of that, the courses are directly fitting into what is required in industry. It's not all over the world. It's not so. But some courses are closer. Some courses may be developed to be closer to industry needs, but they cannot be actual need, because the sector, the economic sector, is practice based. You are looking for profit, and it is based on the culture of practice that determines your profitability. So you cannot begin to say you want to take a student from the classroom direct to be immediately relevant to practice. So I'm privileged to know that. I've been in private sector before, and I'm now in the public sector, I'm in public university. So whatever you have learned can be adapted. That's the basis of being in university.
Okay. Okay, Ayomide, do you think Nigerian universities are teaching courses that are relevant for solving future problems?
It's not. Yeah, I think Nigerian universities are teaching courses that are relevant for future purposes. But like, still, we can't base all our knowledge on like school activities and stuff. The other curricular activities that students can do. It's not everything that is related to school. Just like, for example, now Nigerian parents now, everything they want is the students to just, you understand, they should just focus on academics. And when 21st century now, everything now is communication, IT skills. Like, there are a lot of things you can do. You can go into coding, you can go into data analysis, you can do a lot of things. And yeah, but I think Nigerian system is trying their best, but we should not rely on like university courses. We should try to get ourselves in contact with other extracurricular activities.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Mr. Isabaja.
Okay, sir. Do you think the Nigerian universities are offering courses that are relevant to solve future problems?
Yes, they are offering courses that are relevant to solve future problems, because there is a government, a governing body that covers every institute and drafts the school curriculum for our students that meets international best practices. If we're not to be so, most of our doctors will not be migrating from Nigerians to overseas, getting jobs immediately. Our pilots are doing well overseas. Our nurses are doing well. Even with ordinary nurses of OND, they are doing well overseas. They are being requested for their services overseas. So they are doing well. So Nigeria University has the prerequisite conditions to bridge future generation.
Sir, do you think the Nigerian university system is teaching students the things that will help to solve future problems?
Of it, the Nigeria universities are really trying. Apart from the teaching theoretical aspect of things of life, things that can move Nigeria on, practically they still go a little bit deeper. You see that after the university, the student can do something great that will move Nigeria forward.
With what you know now, would you enforce university education on your children? even if they have a special creative skill that they want to pursue?
About enforcement, that is uh, enforcement. I don't like the word enforcement.
Okay.
I can only advise. Um, my first child read medicine. Uh, we were, I had a flair to do to go to my own sector or my own career. I wanted, but he said no. And after discussing at the family level, we are having medicine, and he's doing very well in medicine. So there is no enforcement. Whatever creative skills, aptitude, a child demonstrates does not stop university education. You can do the two together without one disturbing the other. So I would encourage this child about university education. They call it tertiary education. It takes you to the limit of what the peak of knowledge acquisition is all about. So I always encourage the child to take university education, no matter the creative skills. He demonstrates at the young age.
Okay. With what you know now,
Hmm?
would you enforce university education on your children, even if they have other creative abilities that they can do?
Yes, I will enforce educational system on my children. With all this said, it doesn't mean that education is not important. You get what I'm saying? Education is very, very important aspects towards building the future generation. But I mean, there are other curricular activities, as I said before. Understand? It's during the holidays, during the break time, summertime, they should try their best to enroll for courses online. And yeah, I believe doing educational stuff like university program, secondary school program, and doing extracurricular activities like um, coding, robotics development and stuff will also help children. So definitely, I'm going to enforce it.
With what you know now, would you enforce university education on your children, even if they have other creative skills that they want to pursue?
Well, yes, of course, because your guess is as good as mine. You interview me, I listening, we all pass through the walls of what? Education. So education is to enlighten people and make them understand the realities of life. Education is the bedrock of life. If you don't have education, the nation will be plunged into darkness. Darkness, not darkness of light, but darkness of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. Today, everybody is using the internet because the internet has become part of our life. This was generated by people. But even at that, if my child or my ward has other talents, it can be enhanced. The essence of education is to brush you up and mixed up well in the society. There are some footballers who are not educated. They are doing well in their field. There are some mechanics who are not too educated. There are some carpenters who are not too educated. Craftsmanship, they are all doing well. They are all welcome. But if you have the access to make use of the university, use it. If you don't have the access, if you are on technical field, it's welcome too. We all cannot be teachers. We all cannot be doctors. We all cannot be carpenters. We all cannot be farmers. So let's respect our feet in our own various ways.
It is very important for, in my own case, because of the little experience I've had, is always to have additional knowledge, university experience. It make the any of the children or anybody to go deeper than people who are not opportune to go to the books. Okay, give them more knowledge on how to go higher than others.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Right.